Hello everyone, it is Vitsu here. Today we have another episode of the bootleg figure review. And today we'll have a closer look on this beautiful 1/4 Maria Onee-chan figure. So, this one is a bootleg, as you can obviously tell. The original one, I think so, it was made by Binding. As mentioned, it is a 1/4 figure. And that would be, I think so, really it. She's quite pretty as a bootleg. This bootleg was made by JX, and I think so it's the only bootleg of Maria you can find on the bootleg market. And something about her, because as you can see, she looks quite alright, yeah, she's quite good, I would even say. You can see that she's shiny in different places, and maybe something is a little bit off, but it's not really tragic. So it's a quite well-made figure. If you follow me on Instagram, you may know that this one arrived broken to me. So basically, I think so this leg and also this arm were dismembered. Yeah, so I had to use glue in order to just put it together. So it was quite a shame. This one can happen when you order bootlegs. Also, I remember that I tried to fix some paint issues with her suit. And generally, yes, such things can happen when you order bootlegs. Mostly they should be there and look alright, but sometimes it might you might encounter such problems. I know that this is also common when you order normal figures, the original ones. So, without further ado, let me show you her beautiful face, because her face is really something quite well done. I know that the eyes and the mouth may not look as good as in the original one. I'll try to give you the picture of the original one at the same time as always. But you can definitely see it's very similar. The hair job is quite good for a bootleg, obviously. It's not MX company, so JX, I would say that it's quite fresh, and they already did a quite good job. You can see that she got the blush, she got the moles, which is very rare in case of bootlegs. Usually, if the figure has a mole, the bootleg won't have it. Yeah, like in case of Caroline Yuri. Probably you saw this video as well. You couldn't find them. The head somehow has some problems. It does not fall off. It just had this very strange look to it. Yeah. You can see that her mouth is a little bit different and it's a little bit yellow, the skin in general. With the bootleg ones, you have to survive such issues. The bunnies are pretty well made, though. They look good. The hair also looks good, apart from, some small things, some small mistakes. It's not really something I would complain a lot. At least the front. We will get to the back in a second. The proportions are quite good. They also did the things that they did with the original one, some extra fat in certain places, which looks really, I think so really good, yeah, partially, since that's how our body is made, and that's what will happen when you put a band over there. Here you can also see the place where I glued her. I cannot do anything else to her because I think so she will fall off this arm. The same goes to the rest of her body. You can see that it's somehow connected a little bit, so it's probably not the very best job here. You can also see that what she's holding in her hand does not look as in the original picture and the original figure. Yes, that was quite a problem. And I would say this already tells you that something is wrong with her. Next thing that I would show you is that, yes, they try to keep the proportions. They would also try to add this little bits of body fat there, which looks good, but you can see also some paint issues that were not present in the original one. The suit is shiny as well, just a little bit shiny. It's not as gorgeous as in the original one, but it's pretty good, to say the least. The same goes to her shoes. She got this little bat there, ribbo, which looks quite good. She got white fishnets as in the original one as well. Overall, it's a really nice detail. Next thing would be her shoes. As you see, many details are just like in the original one. Also the bows. They have some shading, which is really nice. They also tried to keep the hair as in the original figure. I think so. They tried really hard here. Obviously, it doesn't look perfect. You can see that it is a little bit messy, especially compared to the original figure. They got her the wings, the bat wings at the back, which is such a cool detail. Next thing, flaws that you might want to look for. You can see that the hair quality that she has is pretty bad. The band, that the scrunchie or whatever she has there just simply slips off her hair, and it's very uneven here. Also, I had some poor paint job here. I would say that the back of her head and her hair looks not perfect. I mean, it's not good, but it's also not really tragic this way. Things that you might be interested in case of the original one and the bootleg, you cannot remove these wings. They are attached to her back forever. The same goes to this little bow. From what I know, in the original one, you can put on her pants and also you can put on the bow. Here the bow is permanently attached. The same would go to her pants. You cannot remove them, which is a strange thing because usually the bootleg versions are cast off, and here this one is just partial cast off. So if you are interested in that, if you are buying this figure for this reason, it's a good detail to know about. Yeah. This is also why her back does not look really that good. I mean, you can see that some of her fat, belly fat over there, which is such a cool detail. It really gives her some natural look, yeah. This is what would normally happen to a human body. But here also we can see the messy paint job, which is actually something that is not really good. Yeah. The back overall probably is the part where you see the most flaws. But I don't think you would look at her back really. The front looks way better. I have to admit that I love the hair structure, that even in the case of bootleg they try to keep it as much as possible so that her hair goes like an S. So it's very flowy. It's such a nice detail. I love that they gave her the moles. I love that the face expression is somehow similar to the original one. But what I feel greatly unhappy of is the hair, at least the back of her hair. looks quite messy. You could see the problems with it and so on. Other details, like this one, you can see that it is like barely attached here. Oh, like this way. This is just really how it looks like. Let me attach it one more. And it's very delicate. I think so this is also something worth mentioning. Oh, that it's really delicate and it's quite easy for it to fall off. So that would be the problem. You can also see that they gave her the this part, like in shoelaces, a little bit, yeah, this little bow, which is just like in the original one. I would say that this bootleg is quite well made. It's a little bit unexpected to see a bootleg that is so well made, including the also fat, the body fat that just flows from her suit. So in this case, it is just really interesting. But other cases, like the fact that the suit does not really fit, like here you can see that something is not really okay. You can see this like hole in between it. So, and the messy paint job from time to time. This is definitely something that I would say looks a little bit off. And also pretty much the lack of shading. I would say that this figure has almost no shading in case of body. And the skin is just a bit more yellow than it should be. So that would be a great disadvantage. I think so that a good example of a skin that fits the figure and it's not so suspicious would be my coconut from Nekopara figure. And I would also give the Azuki. She has also really good quality. But overall, I'm an happy owner of this stunning lady. So it's up for you to judge her. Let me know in the comments what do you think of her bootleg. And if you have the original one, let me know if you see any other details that would be useful. So, thank you for watching this episode, as always, and see you soon in the next one. Bye!